Hey everyone, welcome to this week's video, and this week we are getting into a bit of a Q&A. If you don't know, I was a high school teacher, but this week I did a bit of relief work, so I asked some of the students who had finished their work early to jot down a few questions for me for a Q&A. I've got a bunch right here and a bunch more from Instagram. I'm going to go through them all today and try my best to answer them. I'm kind of nervous about what they've asked me, but yeah, let's give it a go. Let's rip straight into it. First question. Oh my god. Well, I haven't thought back like that in ages. My first kiss, maybe at intermediate level, might have been a girl called Emma, might have been someone different. Oh, I can't remember, that was ages ago. How did it go down? Yeah, I just can't remember, sorry. But I think it might have been an intermediate this year, 7, year 8. Next one. Great question. How did I start them? I just started. I just pretty much grabbed a GoPro or used whatever camera I could, maybe my iPhone as well, and just got into it. Uploading the first video was pretty daunting, but the more you upload, the more you really enjoy it. Like now when I post videos, I'm really excited about uploading. So you've got to be able to ditch what people might think and not really care in a way, and just go for it. That's kind of how I got started. Oh, you stitch ups. The song that's been stuck in my head today because of some of the students that is a song called Baby Shark, and it goes Baby Shark, do 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 do, Baby Shark. Really flippin' annoying. And I showed Nicole, and she already knew about it, so she's been singing that all day, and that's my rendition of Baby Shark. Whew, let's never do that again. Whoa. Okay. 2 things I love. This is just like off the cuff. I'm answering these as fast as I can. I don't know, wearing a ring to me, I thought it would not be a big deal, but I really love it. It's just like, I'm proud to be married and proud to be like married to Nicole, and I'm stoked. And calling her my wife, or maybe having the same last name, that's a really good thing about being married. 2 things I hate. What do I hate? I can't really think of anything. Being married hasn't really made any like big difference negatively. It's like flipping incredible so far. So touch wood that it's going to be good. So no things that I hate. Whoever you is, shout out to you, and shout out to Hamish. So cheers. Should have put your name on there, silly. Oh, the meaning is a high school teacher. How much money I made? Do I say that stuff? Other teachers will be like, damn you. You make, a start off high school teacher makes 55, 56k a year maybe, I think, 54 maybe. Depends on your qualifications. So if you have a degree and you have, like I got honours and did like a bit more study, so that meant I got paid a tiny little bit more, like I got bumped up in the scale ever so slightly. But I know friends who are teaching at private schools who earn a bunch more, and as you teach more and more as the years progress, you start to earn a lot more until you're on, I don't know, 70, 80 or whatever. Yes, I love it. I love YouTube, and I love making videos on YouTube. It's good fun. And this was my old form class, and obviously one of them wants to know who the favourite is. I do not want to pick favourites because you're all so lovely, but I think as teachers we kind of always gravitate towards some students and really get along with some students and not as much with some others. And in every class there were some students that I really got on well with, and some that just obviously they weren't into me as a teacher. They're probably like, you're an old teacher, so didn't get on as well with them. But yeah, lots of you're all great. Whoa. What age did you lose your virginity? And tell us the story. Oh my god. Okay, I'm definitely not telling you the story, that's weird. But I lost it at a age, let's say I was a teenager, and I'm not going to tell you the story, because that's weird. And Mum watches these, so sorry. Ask me another time. Crack up question. Man, What are you playing? I should have vetted these questions, but nah, let's go for it. From Jamin. Thanks, he put his name there. Cheers, Jamin. I don't even know. I want to make videos, but I want to make like meaningful content and work on all my different like skills, and I want to interview more people. I want to tell more stories. I do want to showcase the city that I live in, Christchurch, but also like showcase awesome business people doing cool things, but also just like anyone in general. But the hardest part for me is like finding those stories to tell and getting people who are keen to like be filmed. So yeah, I don't know, keep vlogging, and we'll talk more about that in another video about why I think vlogging is really important. But yeah, this is just a shout out. So at Jackie underscore boy with 2 eyes .priv, obviously they wanted a shout out. That's out of focus, but shout out to you. Nice one. Middle name. My middle name is James. Middle name David James Risden. For the sake of this question, yes, definitely. But you're all pretty awesome. I see. Obviously, these are all student questions, so I'll get to the Instagram ones very shortly. My answer to this, everyone's like, hey, do you miss teaching? I miss the students, I miss the staff, because the staff are really cool, but it's just all the other kind of stuff that I don't miss, like the random meetings that kind of seem to drag on, all the other stuff that you kind of need to do as a teacher. That's why I didn't really enjoy, but I did enjoy the classroom aspect, helping kids learn and stuff. That was really cool. So, what was that question? Do you regret leaving? No, don't regret leaving at this stage. I'm loving it. Yeah, see, like, for me, I don't know if I'm a YouTuber. I guess I am, because I upload videos to YouTube. Is that all you need to do? I maybe uploaded my first video a year and a half, or maybe, I don't know, something like that. But it was, like, really cringy and absolutely terrible. When I look back on those videos, wow, so bad. But I've learned a lot on the way, which is really cool. Is Olivia the best student? Yes, sure. Can you see being a YouTuber full time? Definitely not. You just got to make so many. You just got to have millions and millions of people watching your stuff consistently, like daily or whatever, for it to really be viable. So nah, stuff that. I don't really want to, because I feel like I'd have to make videos that other people would really want to watch, and I just want to do my thing. Okay, this is another YouTuber from Papua Nui High who has a YouTube channel. It's called Octo Cat Punch, and they've just said subscribe, so I'll give him a shout out. I'll give a link to their channel in my description. Go check them out, they're funny. Twerk. Oh my god. Ugh. I don't even know why I'm thinking about doing this. I don't know how to twerk. I'm not gonna twerk. No, it would be terrible. Work. You send me heavy work. Yeah, that would be terrible. I don't really, like I said earlier, I don't really dislike teachers. Like at first, it's funny, more in depth into the side of it, of teaching. When I started teaching, I was like so happy and friendly with every teacher in the school. And then as you go on and learn more, you find out there's lots of things that have gone on in the past, like 15, 20, 10 years ago, where something didn't happen, or funding was dropped for this, or I don't know, and there's all these politics and things that go on in a school. But Papua Nui is reasonably good. There's a few teachers who, I don't know, something's happened in the past, so they don't get on with staff, but I was really awesome, so I didn't, like, as in, I was only there for a few years, so I didn't build some beef with anyone. But any teachers that I disliked was those who, when I saw them teaching, seemed like they were just like, I don't know, aggressive, or like really controlling and angry at students all the time. And I was like, ugh, life's too short to like be super grumpy all the time. So I didn't dislike them though. They're cool. Something I believe in is being all philosophical. Like I believe in like what I'm doing at the moment, which is like finding out what you like to do, want to spend your time doing, figuring out a way to build a business or do that for as much as possible. So I believe in reflection's huge for me. Like I believe in like doing something and then actually stopping and thinking about it and being like, was that for me? Let's say you try yoga, for example, not just being like, oh, that's lame from the get-go. Nicole and I were talking about yoga today, that's why. But actually giving something a go and then stopping, reflecting, and being like, did I enjoy that? And then if, like, for example, me making videos, I liked it, so I just am going for it. So I believe in like chasing your dreams and doing what makes you happy. Yeah, that's a clearer way of saying it. How many pets have you got? I have 2 dogs. This is Tansy. She is like 5-ish years old. She's a Staffy cross, and she's like officially my dog. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get a dog, and she's a dog from Dog Watch. And this is Leo. He's a Hunterway cross, and he is a bit of a random case where he was like a foster dog fail, where he was so cool that we kept him. Alright, we're about halfway-ish through the questions. I'm going to dive to Instagram now and answer some of the questions from there. First one, will you come to Burnside High? No. No, I will not do that. I don't like Burnside High, it's too big. It's a huge school, I don't know, I can't imagine going there, it'd be crazy. But I know some of my friends went there, so shout out to Burnside, it's probably cool. Digging myself a hole here. Why don't you sleep in a Quality Antics hoodie? You probably should. Yeah, good call. Shaun of the Dead 11. He listens to the podcast, obviously, because he knows that I occasionally sleep in a hoodie. And he's saying, why don't you sleep in one of these ones? I've got an old scatty one that I sleep in. What's your favourite colour? X from Benny's Barbershop NZ. Thanks for that, the X there. That's really nice. My favourite colour is blue. How much do you charge? From a random person on Instagram. I charge anywhere. I just charge a reasonable rate from, let's say, you somewhere between, I don't know, maybe $500 and $10,000, somewhere in that ballpark. Totally depending on what you're after. So if you're interested, flick me an email, qualityantics@gmail.com. Do the Carlton dance. Thanks, Bella Ashby. I can't do the Carlton dance. What's the Carlton dance? Okay, I can't do that. I don't even know what I'm doing. It's not unusual to be. Have you ever considered diversifying into antique sales? If so, would you name the shop Quality Antiques from Side of Films? Really good call. I've thought of this in the past. Quality Antiques, when some people mispronounce Quality Antics, it's funny and it's a good idea. My goals are to make enough money from creating content for businesses and brands this year that I can pay my mortgage and afford to live. And another semi-goal would be to, I want to collaborate more. So my goal would be to, collaborate more with lots of different creators and make cool stuff and tell people stories and work on my craft a lot. So that's very vague, but yeah. Thanks from Travis Does Stuff. The biggest fear is just that it's not going to work, and that your stuff's not going to be good enough, and that you're not going to get paid at all, and then you'll be unable to pay for like bills and life and everything, and then it fails, and then you have to go find another job. I guess that's the biggest fear. Just the security of being paid every fortnight gone away. Poof, it can just be like a month with no pay. That was the scariest part. How's married life? From another married guy, JG France. Married life is good, really good, and loving it so far, mate. Could I please have a hoodie? Rose, no. You know where the store is. Link in the description. If you want to grab a hoodie. You've already won a hoodie in the past. How do you know what you're about? I guess you just need to back yourself and be confident in yourself, but how the heck do you build those skills to not give a shit what people think? I guess it's like is it a switch where you can just like switch it on and realize, I don't know, really, really good question. I guess it just comes over time, and I guess at the end of the day, it's just a matter of, backing yourself and realizing that other people's opinions in the end of the day don't really matter, and that if you are enjoying yourself and wearing what you want and saying what you want, and I guess being confident in what you are, then good question, super hard. If you could film anything, what would it be? From Brucey114. If I could film anything, what would it be? Really keen to film a birthing video, to be honest. Nah, actually, that could be really I'm just kidding. Oh yeah, easy question, Bruce. Actually, the more I think about it, if I film anything, I want to film musicians / artists on tour. Like, I want to go on tour with a band and document the highs and lows and those sorts of things. I just think it would be flipping amazing. Whether it's like around the world or even just New Zealand, like a New Zealand road trip would be sick. Thanks, Brucey. And would you rather have huge biceps and triceps or huge quads and hamstrings? From Archibald Fitness. Thanks, Archibald Fitness. I'm thinking huge biceps and triceps just because they're more of the flashy muscles, you know, just like I noticed you've been trying to develop those a lot more than the quads. People have even said you can't have chicken legs. I've seen your Instagram lately, you've been doing a few leg sessions. Good on you, mate. Where does your wife work? Yeah, Nicole works for herself. She runs a business called Head to Tail where they train dogs and walk dogs and do a bunch of things pretty much with dogs and cats, actually. Yeah, link in the description for Nicole's business. I gotta remember what it is. Can you get merch? Can you get merch? Yes, you can. Good question. It's on my website. Go check it out. Alright, now we're back to the questions from the students. Planning to have kids with the new wifey soon? Oh, what a crack up question. No, not really. Not at the moment. There's a bunch of other things I want to do with my life, and I feel like at this stage, I'm not that keen to have kids with the wifey at the moment. So I'm happy to chill for now. Do you play GTA 5 on PS4? No, I do not. I do not own a PS4 or any fancy gaming console. I kind of wish I did, but I know that it would drain a lot of my time, so I'm glad I don't. Who is your celebrity crush? Ooh. I don't know. When I was younger, I thought Kim K was so cool and so hot, but what was I thinking? Celebrity crush, come on. Classics. Nicole always gives me a bit of rubbish about Blake Lively because I think she's alright. But Selena Gomez is pretty cool. And who else? Yeah, there's a bunch of others, but yeah, I'm happy with my amazing new wife. Tell us about the worst first date you've had. Ooh, good question. Let me think. I'll tell you about a bad experience actually while I'm here. Okay, so I went to, my friends have already heard the story, but I went to, I think it was called Summer Jam or Edge Fest, something like that at the time, and there was a band called Good Charlotte playing. There were a bunch of other bands, but Good Charlotte was playing. At the time I was going out with this girl, and it was year 9, I think, and I rocked up to the Horncastle Arena. I was all dressed up, ready to go, excited, did a bit of dancing and kind of hung out, and then maybe a few days later back at school, 2 girls came up to me and they said, oh yeah, I don't want to name this person, but yeah, they don't want to go out with you anymore. I was like, oh, okay, because we were going out at the time. And then they said, oh yeah, what you're wearing to Edgefest, whatever it was called, Summer Jam, that was really ugly. Like the red hoodie that you wore and the denim jeans. I wore like denim shorts or something. They were like, yeah, that was really hideous. So because of that, she wants to break up with you. And at the time I was like, oh, sweet, I thought I was really fashionable. And those girls were absolute. But yeah, that was a really terrible dating experience where I was like, yeah, that went so well, when really it didn't go well. But oh, that's funny. We've joked about that since. Oh yeah, that was that question. Any relationship advice? Whoa, okay. I'm not qualified at all to give relationship advice, but what I would say would be find someone that makes you happy, that you feel like you can talk to and you're like crying with laughter with, that you I don't know, I'm like a face person, so if I can't look at the person's face for a long time, then something's wrong there. So like, if I find someone that you're attracted to, I guess, it can be important, that your personality wise you connect with really well, but I think humour and personality is really important. And in terms of like the ins and outs of relationships, I guess everyone's journey is so different. So like, if your relationship, you have, I don't know, yeah, I can't give huge advice because you need so much detail, like, but in general, just have fun and respect each other, and yeah, terrible advice, but I don't know what I'm saying. Who's your least favourite teacher at Papanui? Oh, same question, same answer. They were all pretty amazing. There were just a couple of people whose teaching styles differed to mine, and they were people that I was like, why are you teaching? But that was all. They were still awesome. They were still wonderful people, actually. What did you hate most about 9RSD? Was my old form class. And what did you like the most? What did I hate most? I hated... The thing I hated most about my form class was the minute moments when students wouldn't get involved in something or wouldn't give something a try. Or they just were trying to be too cool. I hated that. Like, it annoys me when any students do that. It's like, okay, whatever. What did you like the most? I loved all of the personalities, and the personalities were just great. Yeah, they were just a really cool bunch of kids, and like some quiet ones, and then the funny ones, and then like, I don't know, it's just funny to see you grow and like make different friends and all that sorts of things. So I think just the banter that that you as a group had was really cool. It's nice. What is the best bit of being a YouTuber and why? That's the last question. The best bit is, like, I don't consider myself a YouTuber because I feel like a YouTuber is someone who makes money, and I'm not really even kind of wanting to go down that route. But the best part of it is that you get to document your life, or document parts of your life that you want to share with people. And that's really cool because the big thing I love about YouTube is that you can record a video, post it, and then fingers crossed 10, 20, whatever years down the track, my children and grandchildren or relatives or whatever can go back and have a look at that sort of stuff. And it's just something that I wish I could have seen with my family, like my grandparents and beyond, to see what they were up to and what was going on in their lives and what life was like back in those days. And the only reason I really got into that theory was because a business dude, talked about Steve Jobs and the iPhone, and imagine being able to watch the 6 months before he released the iPhone or something similar to that. I'm like, man, that would be cool. But actually, that's part of the reason I do these weekly videos, is just because I want to document this crazy year that is getting married and starting my own business, and looking back and being like, man, I was an idiot, or man, I don't know, just seeing the roller coaster of emotions that go through it. That's the coolest part about being a YouTuber, and also watching other people's stuff and supporting other creators, like especially Christchurch creatives, when you actually can meet them. I love it, and I just want them to post more often because I love it when they do that. Lastly from me, just want to say a big thank you to all of the people who wrote questions at school this week, but also you, if you wrote a question on Instagram, or if you saw me posting about this on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and you were like, oh yeah, what are you going to answer questions about? And you came through and you clicked through and you've made it to the end of this video. I have no idea how long this is going to be, but I hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, next week we're going to get back into the vlogs, ripping into this crazy year that is ahead. Thanks for watching, take care, keep having some quality antics.
What I'm saying is, this is the anthem. Throw all your hands up, yo, yo.